Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? All right. Or could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Could your story and message be here? Or is your story or message here in deck number 3? Is your story or message here? All right, so we will go ahead and get started. All right, starting with deck number 1. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups, central issue, Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Hermit. All right. So I feel like you guys have been doing something in private or on your own. I feel like you've been doing some sort of studying or researching, but maybe you're doing something in secret, or the things that you have been studying and researching about are about occult knowledge, and things that are dealing with esoteric things and metaphysical things. You also may be considering going to school, but for whatever reason, not wanting to tell anyone. I also feel that someone has been making a mockery of someone. I don't know if you've been making a mockery of someone or if someone has been making a mockery of you. I feel like someone has revenge on the mind. Or someone feels like revenge is served best when it's cold. Like that, whatever saying that is, I don't know where that saying came from, but every time I see their interpretation of Nine of Cups, that's what I get from it, and especially with these two cards together, it definitely looks like someone is like maybe secretly plotting revenge, or someone has been acting vengeful. I also feel that someone has like a sixth sense of humor. You also may have been in hermit mode in the past, or maybe this coming week. It's like you'll be wanting to be alone to yourself. I see someone that keeps laughing to themselves. So you know how when you just like somebody's just like cracking up out the blue, and it's like, okay, what is so funny? And it's just like nothing. Like I feel like somebody is like really laughing hard to themselves. They think something is like really funny, or they're thinking about something that happened in the past that was really funny. I also see something in regards to an inside joke. So I don't know if you and someone else share some sort of private inside jokes, or if you kind of feel like someone is making a mockery of you. Could go either way. Something's also going on between specifically earth and air. I feel like something's going on between earth and air. If it's not earth and air, it doesn't matter. I feel like something's going on where two people are not maybe communicating the best. So one person seems to take their time in regards to what it is that they're wanting to do or pursue or say, while the other person wants something to happen much quicker. I also feel that if there's an earth sign coming towards you, you may not trust someone who is, you might not trust what somebody is telling you. I feel that maybe you are feeling guarded or on the defense for whatever reason. I feel like you don't believe something. Or maybe it's someone who just does not believe you, or someone who doesn't trust you. And especially if you are dealing with an earth sign or an air sign. If two people do like each other, if it's a love situation, I feel that the communication is, like I said, I just feel like the communication is off. I feel like someone isn't really speaking up or really saying how they feel. Whatever they're saying might be coming off petty or immature. There also could be some sort of indirect messages being left out for the other person. I feel like if there is communication with someone, it's getting cut off. It'll be like it quickly comes to an end. Yeah, so I feel like you're talking to someone and you guys are interacting with each other, but then for whatever reason, what is this? Okay, I'm seeing something else here. People who are just in two different worlds. Someone needs to make some sort of sacrifice in order to make something work. Or you need to make some sort of sacrifice in order to have what you want. So let's say you are offered the ideal job. The sacrifice might be that it requires you to leave, or it requires a lot of your time. Whatever the case is, it's like you're having to make some sort of sacrifice in order to have what you want. Somebody might decide to end a relationship for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I see a short-lived relationship or short-lived connection. You may have had some sort of interaction with someone or a conversation with someone that changed your life forever or changed your views forever. You guys seem like you're going to have to undergo some sort of death of the ego, or there may be some sort of life-changing events that are getting ready to come into your life, or to happen, or to play out. Also, something could be going on with a water sign, or like you end things with an earth sign to move towards a water sign, or you end things with the air sign to move towards a water sign. I feel like someone's been trying to find out information about another person. If you're applying for a job, definitely could mean some sort of background check, like they're running background checks. If they find something out in your background that you left out or omitted, I feel like they would not move forward with you. They would move forward with another candidate. Yeah, I feel like if you left out some sort of information, if they find it out, it's like, no, they don't want to deal with it. I'm also getting something that is coming off as betrayal, or something that's like shots fired. Yeah, someone is taking jabs at somebody. You might be taking jabs at a water sign, or a water sign might be taking jabs at you. I feel like if someone finds out that they have been betrayed, they're done with. They're like, I thought I could trust you, but it turns out that I can't. Now it also looks like someone is trying to warn somebody. Somebody is like, before you make that decision, I need to warn you, or I need to tell you something. So someone might be trying to influence you into making some sort of decision. You also could be manipulated into letting something go, or you might end up let someone talking you out of something, or you are doing this. Somebody is talking somebody out of doing something. It's like, don't talk to that person. Don't take that job. Don't move into that house. If this is a situation dealing with love or romance, you could be dating several people, and one of them I feel like you are letting go of, or you're letting go of several people. I also feel like somebody is having back pains, or someone's like, I don't know, had a back spasm or a muscle spasm. Someone might be suffering from some sort of migraine headaches. You might not be able to deal with what was told to you or what someone shared with you. I see someone saying, like, don't shoot the messenger. So I don't know if you snap off on somebody for telling you something, or if someone is doing this to you. Like, if you thought you were trying to be good by warning somebody about something, they might not like that. They might just take it as you're out to get them, and they might shut you down. So if it could be a situation where you know that someone is being betrayed, or somebody's talking about somebody. I almost feel like if you are that person trying to deliver the message, they might be upset with you and stop talking to you for telling them. For some of you, I feel like you are disconnecting from family or a job. You might be cutting ties with a family or a job. Definitely could be taking a break from social media. Job related, it looks like someone wants to be independent. Someone wants to work their own schedule, so they're letting go of their job or getting laid off. Matter of fact, I do see a layoff, but with compensation. You also might decide to unfollow someone, or someone is deciding to unfollow you. Relationship wise, something's going on where it looks like someone felt obligated towards another person because they had their children, so like a baby's mom or a baby's father. And I feel like maybe someone is now, maybe someone is telling the other person, like, hey, if things are going to move forward with us, we need to lay down some rules, or the line needs to be drawn here. So that also goes back into some sort of sacrifice. Like, if you're connecting with this new person, and this new person has some sort of prior obligations, they're going to have to cut out this person, or stop dealing with this person the way they've been dealing with them. Or they have to stop putting this person first. If it is not like a baby's mom or dad, it's someone's mother that could be a strong influence over the relationship, or a negative influence. I feel like someone does want someone to break up. I feel like someone would be going out of their way to find out some sort of information. Let's say you didn't ask somebody to find out some sort of information, but this person is yet digging and trying to find out something negative, and you didn't ask this person to find out something negative, but they did, and they come and tell you, and it's just like, Who told you to go and do that? What were you doing? Like, so, or like somebody was like, oh, I was all on their Facebook and I saw them doing this and that. And it's just like, why are you telling me this? Like, I didn't ask you to go looking for that. So it's something about it is a betrayal. I feel like somebody intentionally wants something to come to an end. Maybe it is some for revenge. Maybe it's because this person was also into this person and they just don't want to see things move forward. So it's just like, if I can't have you, nobody else can type of energy. So there is something kind of petty going on. Now, yeah, and then going back to the work situation, it definitely looks like some of you are letting something go so that you can be more independent. Some of you are wanting to pursue your passions, but you know the sacrifices, quitting at 9 to 5. Or even if you have multiple jobs, several part-time jobs, it's like you got to let one of them go so that you can focus on your own business. I also feel like somebody in your family may have betrayed you. There could be a weird family secret, like finding out you're adopted, or even if this has already happened, like you already knew, I mean, you already knew this information by the time you're watching this reading, but it's just like some sort of resentment or still something that did happen in your family, like they told you at a later date that you were adopted, or they told you the truth about who your real mother was or who your real father was. I also just feel like something was the last straw. I do feel like if you let one person go, there's another person for you that's better. Someone did cross the line. Be careful if you are thinking that you're trying to help someone, because I feel like somebody might feel like you crossed the line. In a love situation, I feel like somebody is sabotaging a relationship on purpose so that they can have you. Like I said something already like that, you know, something similar already. I feel like somebody is sabotaging a relationship so they can have you, or you are sabotaging someone's relationship so you can have them. I also feel that if something, like I said, does not work out with one connection, there's another one for you. Somebody is going to come right into the picture afterwards. Like there's a new person or new opportunity right after one closes out. If it's not in love, it doesn't matter. Like maybe you got turned down for that job offer. I feel like there's another one around the corner for you. If you are an influencer, let's say you lost a lot of followers, I feel like don't worry about it, because you're going to gain a lot more. Like the only followers you lost were the people that were not looking out for your best interests. They were just spying on you, just being nosy, just trying to find out, you know, what was going on. So I feel like it would be good if you got rid of those followers anyway, or if they unfollow you, no big deal. Yeah. I feel like overall someone around you can't really be trusted. So just kind of pay attention to your intuition. Someone might be coming off as a friend, but they may have been talking about you, or maybe they're just being nosy or trying to find out information. Someone might just be fishing for information. They're trying to get close to you just so they can find out information. And then after they get the information that they need, they just kind of disperse. So yeah. Something could be a blow to the ego. You might view people completely different from then on. Yeah. All right, so let's go on to deck number 2. We have Justice, the Devil, 3 of Coins. We have the 2 of Pentacles, the Tower. Central issue, we have Ace of Wands, the World, and the Moon. Okay. So I feel like some of you have been going through the dark night of the soul. You may have been going through some sort of emotional purging or cleansing. Looks like you've been reviewing a lot of things that have affected you emotionally. It's possible that you guys have had to deal with some sort of emotional wounds, trust issues, abandonment issues. And it just looks like whatever you've been going through on an emotional level, especially if those emotions were imbalanced, I feel like that is coming to an end. There's going to have some sort of closure. And I feel that you're going to start some sort of new chapter in your life. It's time for you to let go of the past, especially things that you just could not change. I feel like you're going to let go of that and start fresh. I also feel that you're going to block yourself or block your energy or protect your energy from people who have been emotionally draining, people who cause you to question things and to live in fear. I just feel like you're trying to move on from that type of energy. I feel like something's going on where you have new ideas, you're feeling very creative and feeling very inspired. Now there also may be some sort of opportunity coming towards you. That has to do with traveling, creativity, especially those of you that have a vivid imagination, that like to write, or you're just, in general, just creative by nature. You might have an opportunity to explore that side of yourself. I feel like there's an offer coming into your life, some sort of new offer. It's going to be a new offer either in love or career. Now, definitely looks like you're going under contract soon. It's like some sort of negotiating taking place. So career-wise, you might get offered some sort of job that offers all the things that you ever wanted, material, wealth, abundance, but it comes at a price. It may be that this particular job or career will take, there's no balance, there's an imbalance, there's no work-life balance. So it's like you are focused on putting all of your energy into that career and might not have too much time to yourself. If it is in regards to love, this is indicating some sort of soul contract. It does look like it's karmic. It looks like there's a lot of karma to work with, or that needs to be balanced. something's off balanced. So you might have some sort of karmic debt that you owe to someone, or they owe you a karmic debt. I feel like this relationship itself is going to have a tendency to be unfair at moments. So you always need to look at it objectively, or make objective decisions. Look at both sides before you make a decision. Don't let this person consume you or take advantage of you, because this person also is very seductive and manipulative, and they seem to have a way that always pulls you back in or gets you to do what they want to do. This relationship also is highly addictive. You guys might become glued at the hip. I feel part of the purpose of this relationship is a working relationship. Like you're meant to work with this person, or you're meant to go into business with this person. I feel like something's being established. This is like the early stages of something. Yeah, something is in the beginning stages. You are either starting, this is the early stages of a relationship or a business, or you might just be starting a new foundation in a home, moving into a new home, or relocating. If you travel for a living, you could definitely have some sort of one-night stand that turns out to be something else. You could have met someone while traveling. It seems like your love interest would live at a distance, or there's traveling that's required. You also could be getting involved with someone who's addicted to their job. This person is like a slave to their business. Like that's all that this person focuses on, and you're constantly having to say, hey, I'm still here. Pay attention to me. Focus on me. I start thinking about her, the song Focus. Something's going on where you feel like, hey, focus on me, like I'm here too. Now, if a relationship or something is starting off kind of shaky, or the foundation is cracked, it's going to fall apart. I feel like something is going to fall apart right after an agreement is made, and that's because the grounds are faulty. If you just start a job, I don't know what happens, but the minute something just seems off, or you find out that you didn't sign up for this, it's like you could get fired or quit, or something just has to fall apart, like, and start over. And it's weird because it looks like something is just getting started, but it's like, no, this is still starting off on a wrong foot. I can also see that something keeps happening over and over again because you have not learned some sort of lesson. Whatever lesson you're supposed to be learning or understanding keeps going over your head. So it's like you're destined to repeat the same thing over and over again until you understand why something is happening. Why do you keep taking these type of jobs? Why do you keep getting attracted to the same type of person? Why do you keep the same type of friends around you? So it's something that's going on over and over again for you to see something. Especially, and I've mentioned something like this before, like there are certain things in your birth chart that makes you, it's like your karma, your destiny to work for yourself, but yet you keep running back to companies because you start at one point start fearing that you're not making enough money, or it's not, your business isn't ready to take off yet. So it's like, okay, no, I need this 9 to 5 because I'm not ready. Like I'm scared I'm not going to have enough money. So you could keep running back to companies and 9 to 5s because you fear not having enough money. But Spirit keeps telling you, if you just focus on your dreams, your passion, and that business you said you were going to open or you keep procrastinating about, you'll make the money. Yeah. Something also looks like, I feel like you're undecided about something. And if you take too long to make some sort of decision, at some point, Spirit just intervenes, or the universe intervenes and makes the decision for you. I feel like you're also going to come into some sort of realization about why you feel the way you do about someone, or why you have certain type of feelings, why you have trust issues, or why you have abandonment issues. I feel like it's going to be revealed to you. Also, if someone is nervous about approaching you, something might happen where now they're pushed outside of their comfort zone and they have to express how they feel, or something happens where they feel like it's now or never. I tell this person how I feel, or like I never do. So I feel like the pressure is being put on someone, and with that pressure, it's like a spew of emotions that come flooding out. I also just saw something about witnessing some sort of weird paranormal stuff outside, like something in regards to the moon, or something that you saw outside, like a UFO, just something odd that you might see outside. So the Tower is about the truth coming out. I feel like a secret's going to be revealed or exposed, even if by mistake. I feel like someone's cover is blown. So like a magician having his secret, like you couldn't figure out what this magician was doing. And you were like, how did you do this trick? And I feel like somebody's been getting away with something so many times, and finally their secret gets exposed. Like someone sees that, hey, you have a string in your coat. That's how you've been doing. So I feel like someone's tricks get exposed or revealed. If someone has been wearing a mask around you, someone's been tiptoeing around you about their feelings, it's coming out. Illusions are coming out. And then going back to like what I said, especially those of you that do, watch the sky, study the sky, something could be revealed. Like, you're realizing, you're like, damn, this really is a matrix, or like this really is, I know, matter of fact, that information has already been put out. I personally have not taken the time to read the whole document. I just skimmed the first page, honestly. But I do intend to go back to it. But it is some sort of document revealing that this is a hologram. So I don't know, maybe you want to research that, or maybe it's being confirmed for you because something supernatural does take place. Maybe some of you are like, damn, fairies do exist. Damn, dragons do exist. Like something's going on where I feel that everything that we have been taught was a lie is actually the truth, and the things that we've been told are the truth is really the lie. So I feel like maybe that's going to be experienced by some of you on a spiritual level, on a metaphysical level, like something's coming out. If someone's been doing any type of spell work, I feel that that's going to come out as well. If someone's been jealous of you, someone's been phony around you, I feel like that's going to be confirmed. It's going to also be confirmed or revealed that someone has not been authentic. Someone has been stealing your ideas, or still like something like plagiarism. Whoever has been taking things behind your back or taking credit for something that you have already established or put your name on. So especially if you're creative and you work in writing or things of that sort, I feel like it's going to be revealed or exposed. Just like the whole, even the Matrix lady. Like for so many years, it was said that Sophia, I can't think of her last name. There was a rumor going on. It was an internet rumor that a melanated woman had wrote The Matrix, and people were like blowing it off. And they were like, no, the Wachowski brothers did it. And then finally to this day, now that, you know, internet has become advanced, she's been able to have different platforms to actually tell her story. And when you listen to the woman, that woman is deep. And it's like, okay, no way the Wachowski brothers wrote The Matrix. They clearly stole her idea. She's also said that she wrote The Terminator too. And those ideas came from her. They're all stories of like Egyptian knowledge. When she break it down, it's like, okay, no, she clearly had to have birthed these ideas. So I feel like things spiritually and metaphysically are being exposed. People who have been phony are being exposed. If your identity got stolen, I feel like it will be found. If someone stole anything of yours, it will be found. And especially here, that's probably why justice is out too, because some of you are probably eligible for a lawsuit, depending on, you know, whose story this is and what direction it's going in. I feel like you have enough evidence to start a case. Romantically, could be dealing with a Pisces, Libra, Capricorn. I also feel if you felt that you were connected to someone telepathically, you're going to experience that, or it's going to be confirmed again. You might experience some sort of heart palpitations, or phantom orgasms, phantom, like you just, or just all of a sudden you feel so hot and bothered by this person. I feel like this person is trying to reel you in, or think about you, or they're thinking about you while they're doing something. So you might start to feel that energy. Ooh. There's also been some sort of debate going on. You may have been debating between a water sign and an earth sign. It's also possible someone has been waiting to hear from you, or waiting for a response, or you have been waiting for some sort of response, especially in a, you know, a job situation maybe. And you were like, did I get the job, or did they go with someone else? You know, it's like you're just waiting. The holdup has been, okay, so in a love situation, there does seem to be some sort of debate going back and forth, because there's a connection happening where, let's say you're the one trying to debate then. Okay, you met two people that you have a connection with. I feel like maybe it was unexpected. You didn't expect to have feelings for more than one person at the same time, but that's what happened. So now you're in this position where you feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you're just trying to make some sort of decision. You're like, I don't know who to move forward with. Like, I legitimately like both people. So you could be in some sort of awkward situation like that. Maybe you even said, can I have both of them? Like, what would happen if I was in some sort of open relationship? Or maybe I need to be more open-minded about the type of relationships that I can have. So something's going on where there's definitely some sort of debate. Or yes, it could be flipped. Someone is looking at you and they're looking at somebody else and they're like, who do I want to move forward with? If you are going through something in regards to legal matters, signing documents or making some sort of agreements, it's like something is still out to judgment. Something hasn't been decided yet. I feel like more information needs to be made available for a decision to be made. So court related, I feel that the judge would come back and say, can you provide me with this information? Can you prove me with this? Or let's say you were being considered for some sort of property and they needed proof of finances or proof of your job or anything of that sort. Like, I feel like maybe at some point they're going to come back and be like, can you prove this, or can you give us some more information about that? Do you have documents about from 5 years back? Like, something's going on where they want more proof before they make some sort of final decision. You could get called in for a second interview if it's about a job. If you're wondering if you should stay or go, especially if you feel like you can't seem to move on from someone or you just feel tied to someone, but you're debating if you should stay or if you should go, I see something happening where something's going to intervene and, like I said, make that decision for you or give you a third option or possibility. I don't know. I'm getting the name Matilda for somebody. Someone is refusing to let the other person go, but I really feel like it's happening on both ends. It's like being caught in some sort of loop or a cycle. Or every time you decide to move on from someone, something happens and you're like, I can't move on from this person. Like, no, where am I going? Or I can't. Or why can't I? Like, something happens. The only thing positive I can bring out of that, and I still say it depends on your situation, is that you might be trying to escape something that's supposed to happen. You might be trying to avoid some sort of soul contract that you have. So that's why you keep being brought back together, even though the both of you are trying to escape or avoid each other. I want to say try throwing out certain things that you might still be holding on to, or try deleting pictures or try deleting their number. But I almost feel like it still does not work. And then I also feel like someone is just really beckoning for you or fighting for you, or pursuing you, but in metaphysical ways, especially if they're doing some sort of spell work. So I'm also getting to that you might be faced with temptation and you're trying not to, but it seems like eventually you open up and you feel like you can trust this person again, and the minute you let this person in, it's like it starts all over. The cycle starts all over again. I almost feel like if you feel like you are done with someone or you moved on with someone, it might be an illusion. You might keep dreaming about this person. And I feel like it's because this person is still dreaming about you. It does look like someone is trying to fight destiny or block or prevent destiny from happening. Let me also just kind of look at this Two of Coins. And I heard the name Delilah for someone too. Yeah, so it's like every time somebody tries to walk away or move on, this also might be an unfair situation where someone doesn't want you to go, but yet they aren't fighting for you, or they don't want to be with you, but they don't want you to be with anyone else type of energy, or they don't want you to move on. They just want to keep you at bay, or they just want to keep you accessible, or maybe they're just like, no, I want you to wait for me. I'm not ready. I'm coming. I'm just not ready. I don't want you moving on to somebody. Something's going on where maybe someone always intervenes just at the right time. I feel like you keep trying to break some sort of contract, and it's like it just needs to be fulfilled. I also see some family members that you keep trying to escape because they're always needy, or they're codependent, or they always need money. But I feel like you might have some sort of karmic destiny with this person. Yeah, so those are the messages that I'm getting for deck number 2. Let's go ahead and look at deck number 3. We have the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Five of Swords, central issue, Six of Swords, King of Cups, and the Prince of Cups. All right, so I feel like you guys are trying to just move forward in life. Sometimes, or you may have felt like you were on autopilot, or like you were just going with the flow of things. I feel like whatever is happening, you're being led to inner peace. You're being led to happiness. And their depiction of Nine of Cups also has either friends or family on here. So this also could be indicating that even though this is a card of being solo or independent, that you're meeting up or you're establishing some sort of relationship with people that you care about or trust. I feel like good news is on the way. I see you being invited to something that you're going to be excited about. You could be getting invited to a party, a job, a new job, to start a new job, or introduced to someone. Maybe someone wants to introduce you to someone who they think would be a good partner or business partner, or just a nice friendship. Romantically, or even family wise, I see telepathy between people. Someone's definitely communicating with you telepathically. It's like the minute you think of them, you might receive some sort of message from them. Or you're thinking about this person, you look up, you see something that reminds you of them, or maybe it's their name, or you see a number. So I feel like either way, you are being guided towards the right path or the right direction, as long as you believe in yourself, or you're happy with yourself, or happy with your own decisions. There also could be an air sign coming towards you, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you might be an air sign going towards someone. Something's also going on with water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like someone's been sending love messages to someone, or someone's been expressing how they feel, but in a creative way or a spiritual way. I feel like something's going to establish, like a new friendship is being established. You also might feel motivated to start dating, whether it's on the internet or, like I said, someone introduces you to someone. And I feel that you're going to enjoy yourself. Now, the only thing, I also feel like someone might be jealous of your friendship, or you might be jealous of someone's friendship. Someone is coming off a little hostile, that you're giving your attention to someone, or that you're getting all the attention. This also looks like making a friend, trusting someone, and then immediately feeling guarded, or like you can't trust them. And I'm not sure what it is that makes you change your mind. And I think you guys are also just being that way towards each other, being a little distant or guarded towards each other. I'm also getting the energy of unrequited friendship. And that is why someone starts acting weird or acting funny, because one person has romantic feelings while the other person just feels platonic. And so the other person, even though they initially are okay with just being friends, then they start acting weird, like they can't even be your friend anymore. I feel like someone also could be jealous of your confidence. Somebody's ego or pride keeps getting in the way. And there also keeps being some sort of miscommunication between friends. Or let's say you also have a situation going on where you agree to a friends with benefits relationship because you thought you could handle it. Then it turns out you can't handle it. You get a little irritated with the person and start acting distant or weird, like, no, I want more than that. But you didn't say it. Somebody's friends also get into their ears. I feel like someone keeps letting their friends get into their mind, in their head, or they're being manipulated by their friends. So make sure you always trust your own intuition. I also feel like you might start viewing someone differently. Your views, I feel like you're going to start being suspicious about someone. It could be a coworker or a friend or someone that you were dating. You also could come to the conclusion that something was just an illusion. Someone could be taking advantage of your friendship, or someone just might be using you for information. And this also came out in, was it deck number 1 or 2? I forgot already. But yeah, something similar just came out. Somebody like only getting close to you so that they could use you or use some sort of information against you or take advantage of your vulnerabilities. You as a fire sign might become hostile towards someone, or you might become hostile towards a fire sign or a water sign. I'm seeing some sort of petty competition, or someone feeling, yeah, it's like some sort of petty competition or just petty behavior in general. So at the workplace, there might be someone that is always saying something funny or snappy towards you, and maybe you thought this person was your friend. Turns out that this person was taking jabs at you, or talking about you indirectly, or maybe they've been talking about you behind your back, or there's some sort of rumors being put out there. Someone might be spreading rumors about you. I feel too that you may need, if you know who this is, you might need to confront that person. Someone also might be feeling guilty for something that they've done towards you. I also feel something in regards to rushing. I don't know if someone is trying to rush you into making some sort of decision. Again, listen to your own intuition and take your time. Don't be rushed into making some sort of decision. And if you feel like somebody talked you into something, at the end of the day, just blame yourself, take that responsibility, and let yourself know you didn't have to listen to them. Someone around you could be challenging your authority, or you might be challenging authority. Someone's also very dominating, very stuck on their beliefs, very confident in their beliefs. I feel like there's also someone who's coming off as, put it this way, I'm getting the energy of someone who's coming off as very masculine. And if you are trying to force this person into making some sort of decision, they're not going to do it. They're going to do it at their pace, or this could be reversed. You might be the type of person that can't be rushed into making a decision. You're like, I'm not going to rush into doing that. But because of that, someone might feel hostile towards you because you're not rushing to do something that they're asking you to, or to make some sort of decision. Someone might feel like you're ignoring me or you don't believe what I'm saying, and it's just like, no, it's not that. I said, let me think about it. But someone just, I feel like they take it the wrong way. Now, I also get that somebody is trying to bring two people together, but the way it's happening could be misinterpreted. I feel like maybe someone's trying to secretly introduce you to someone, maybe because they know that you wouldn't be open to meet someone new, or you don't trust this person's taste, so you're like, I don't want you to introduce me to anyone. So I don't know, I feel like maybe something's going on where someone is trying to coerce you into meeting someone, but you're like, I don't want to meet them, or tell them to come to me, or, you know, just something of that sort. I'm also just getting, in general, someone pretending that they care when they really don't. Like I said, they're just trying to find out some sort of information. For the most part, I feel like you are going to have some sort of good news, and you're going to be celebrating, or you're telling people about your good news, but everybody in your circle is not really happy for you. Eight of Wands is also talking about that there's going to be some sort of flirtation between you and another person, but something about this flirtation is a little taboo. It might be something that's supposed to be professional. Maybe you're supposed to be having a professional relationship with someone, or maybe this is someone like your doctor that you're flirting with, or anybody. But something about the flirtation or the attraction is supposed to be forbidden. I also feel that this is someone who might obsessively keep sending you messages or letters. Someone is maybe trying to get your attention, or going about it in a way that could come off as obsessive. You might ask someone to give you time to think about something, but if you are telling them to give you some space, I feel like this person might take it the wrong way. Yeah. I also see something about good news about being pregnant, but everybody's celebrating except for one person. I feel like there's good news about a pregnancy. So also, whatever it is that you've been waiting or anticipating, I feel like it's going to happen. And when it happens, it's good news. You may have been patiently waiting to hear some sort of news or some sort of confirmation, and you finally get some news, and it makes you happy. All I can say is that you're happy about something, but someone else isn't happy for you. So just be careful who you keep around you, because it's like that saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I kind of feel like that's what someone's doing. All right, so those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully it helps or resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.